Man, it's your big bro, Papa Duck. What I've been telling y'all for the longest, bro. We're not stupid people. We're not ignorant people. We're not crazy people. We are just programmed people. Now, I'm finna show you a video, and this is gonna make so much sense. So please pay attention. You just might learn something. Check this out.
Chicken feet. And it's my favorite. I don't ever want to not leave it like this. I want to finish it.
You hungry?
Not really.
Oh, you better eat that food.
I didn't ask for
You better eat it.
What I want you to take from that video is, like I tell you all the time, we're not stupid, dumb, deaf, blind. We just programmed. You can program someone to either like or dislike something. Put them in an environment and put examples around them that correlates with liking that piece of chicken or not. Now, let me share this with y'all, right? When my two sisters first came from Haiti, about 4 or 5 years ago, right? When they came over here, I was headed to my dad's house to go see them. My daddy said, stop and get some chicken. I stopped the Popeyes and got some chicken. When I got to the house and gave it to them, do you know what they did? They held that bitch in the sky like a fake $100 bill. They would not eat that chicken for nothing. Why? Because culturally, they wasn't used to eating that type of chicken. In their mind, cognitive dissonance, they rejected that shit because they didn't know what it was. This is why I keep trying to tell y'all. You are programmed to either do something or not do something. Like something or not like something. Believe something or not believe something. And this is a perfect example, right? When we don't grow up the same or we don't grow up in the same environment, so we don't see things the same, we are programmed differently. That's all I've been trying to say. You can also program a group of people to go out and hate each other, to go out and kill and steal and take and be disloyal like they do us. And we got all the examples around us to correlate with this programming. It's called predictive programming. You know what I'm saying? Engineering. This is why I be so pissed off. Like, motherfuckers like Charles the White, that bitch done disrespected the dead, the living. That motherfucker done disrespected all black people. And you know what we did? We upheld them. That bitch got rich off speaking shit about his own people. That's how motherfucking ignorant we are. You will never see a Jewish man be paraded to talk about his own people and become wealthy and rich in doing so in the process. That shows how ignorant we are as a people. This will never happen in no other. You give me one Chinese man you saw walked around talking about Chinese people that way. I'm talking about to that magnitude. Chinese, Indian, motherfucking Jewish, you name it. Black people. But we get rich off talking about our own people, dog. If that ain't an ignorance to the 10th power, I don't know what is. That motherfucker even said, Charles White even said he was okay with R-A-P-I-N-G-N, a female. This shit on tape. And we ain't did nothing about it. This ain't about no Charles White. I'm just using him as an example. I salute how he make his money. That's how he do what he got to do to feed his family. But I'm just showing y'all and using him as an example. A motherfucker that can walk around on talking about bitches, putting him just like the little nigga Woody that snitched on Young Thug. That bitch snitched, man, and became a superstar. If now motherfucker can't understand how stupid and backwards that is, then you need to don't even listen to this video. Cut this bitch off. But I'm showing you how we are so programmed so we can go and promote self-destructness of our own people and become a superstar. That's how ignorant we are. So when I speak about programming, you say, oh, we know as black people not to cheat on our husband and wife, but we still do it. We know to be loyal, but we still don't be loyal. Why do we do this? Because we placed in the environment and got a million examples on why not to be loyal. On why, and people don't understand how this programming shit works. Like I say, there's places in the world, dog, there's no motherfucking violence. Why? Because they're programmed to get along with each other, and they have in examples in that environment that correlates with that. This is very simple. But if you feel as though you can live in America, right? And if you feel as though from TV, radio, everything around you says, nigga, you ain't shit. Fuck these hoes. Let's get this paper. Go spin the block. These jitter boys to go kill a bitch and jump on Instagram and talk about it, and ain't nobody said to themselves, hold on. Bitch, black people done invented all kind of shit. We done did a lot of shit. How is we that stupid? We're not that stupid. We just programmed, bro. If I took your ass from a child and put you in an environment where you saw no violence, people gave you shit. You need some clothes, you need some shoes. Don't you know these people can make the world a better place if they wanted to? You really think God put us here for another group of motherfuckers to take up and get all the resources? And we got to go to their schools. We got to go by what the religion they gave us. We got to do all this shit. You think God really put us here for that? Man, you done lost your motherfucking mind. But you programmed to think that. It ain't your fault. You like a dog chasing his tail. You wrapped up in a reality, bro, that's so fucked up you can't even realize because you don't have nothing to compare that to. If you moved to another country and you saw how they operate, you look at this shit totally different. You know how many people go to other countries and eat the same food that they eat here and lose weight? Because the food here is fucked up. The food here got all kind of shit in it. And bitches still go sit and want to vote for these same people. Like they gonna change something. Man, it's called the White House, bro. I'm talking about people in general, dog. We living in a world, dog, where another group of motherfuckers tell us what to do and we do it. Now I understand why back in the days people was trapped and was, I told y'all we the 2024 peasants. That's what we are. We the peasants. And I told you this has nothing to do with God. This is man. Nothing to do with God, bro. So all I'm saying is this. When you see people be a way and act the way, they are programmed. You might say, he's smart enough to know the difference. He did. One day you're going to ask yourself, why do people do the shit that they do? And when you study other places, and why don't people do what they do, then you start to realize it ain't the people. It's the environment. It's the people that control the education. It's the people that set the narrative, the framework of what we do and don't do, what we should do and shouldn't do. Like I said, God ain't going to bless you with money just to buy some shit that he put here for free. That means God crazy. Or you crazy. Or both of y'all crazy. Dog, all you got to do is use your common sense. You've been programmed, bro. And they've took away your critical thinking. You look at a person, oh, that's an old man. That's an old person. The person, you may say, oh, that's an old man, old person. But the programs that person endured when they was at a certain age, it's just different than today. Software, hardware. You can plug him up and bring him up to speed, and now and then what you gonna say? He an old man? When he know what you know, it's just his programming is outdated, bro. When you take a circuit board from a motherboard from a piece of machine or something, and you see the green, you see the little blocks to all the different relays and shit. When you sit there and compare it to a city, you look over a city, it's the same shit, bro. When you look at the roads and the buildings, that shit look like a motherboard. This is a simulation we living in, dog. Let me tell y'all something, I'm gonna let y'all go. Cause I ain't even meant for this video to be this long. You at war for your mind. This ain't got nothing to do with no color. This all about the rich against the poor and the agendas that they trying to reach. You know what I'm saying? The bullshit we just went through for the last so many years, 3-4 years, y'all know what I'm talking about, the big C. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That showed me just how controlled the world is. You know why? You had mothers that wouldn't allow their children to come in the house unless they got the you know what. And one part of me say, I understand, because they done scared the shit out of these people. Another part of me say, you ain't as spiritual as you think you are. And you're not educated. That's another thing. People don't understand fear, stress. These are like the fucking gateways to diseases. They know that. You don't. They gonna keep you stressed out. They gonna keep you worried about this job. They gonna keep you worried about that. And then on top of that, they gonna the fear mongering. They gonna scare the hell out you. This is why I say we as as people, we need our own biology labs. We need to see what's going on for ourselves. The same people that's making it okay to eat these poisonous foods, these are the same people that got stocks and shit in hospitals. They got stocks and products that that's why I say you better go see Dope Sick. Go look at Dope Sick on Hulu with Michael Keaton, the dude who played Batman. I don't want to tell it, but go watch it. And you're going to see just how powerful the drugs are. You're going to see just how powerful when it comes to politics, when the bitch want money. You're going to see just how powerful one family can come together and can damn near wipe the world out at the cost of people losing their minds, people losing their lives. They don't care. They just want to make money and get rich. And they print the money, so it ain't about the money, but it's about what the money do to the people. They print this shit, bro. But to us, money is everything. Like, people kill you for a small stack of money. Knock you down dead. I'm just telling y'all, bro. You could take people, put them in an environment, and surround them with the examples that correlates with the framework of this environment, or what we producing a breed of a culture of people that's not violent, that don't get mad. You got to understand, these words have been taught to you. Why? So that they can control you later. Animals don't talk, they speak vibration. You don't have to tell a gazelle not to go over there by them lions. They already know. It ain't like the lion say, hey, don't bring your ass over here, I'm gonna eat you up. They know. Language for us, they use it against us. It was a group of Indians that they tried to enslave, but they couldn't because the Indians didn't understand what the fuck they were saying. They kept telling the Indians, oh, the devil this and the God this and that. They laugh. You must understand, bro, every way that your body consumes information is tainted by these people. The food, that's another way information get in your body. Eyesight, they get you with all the glitz and glamour with marketing. Your ears, the bullshit you hear on the radio and the bullshit you hear on TV. Every way your body consumes information, it is tainted, tampered with. And like I say, it just takes common sense, bro. But you have to study other people in parts of the world so that you could compare the reality that you're in. If not, you wouldn't know these things existed, bro. That's why a lot of people frown to some of the shit I say. Because the programs, they don't have. They don't have the programs to process that it is places in the world where people don't have no violence. Somebody said, oh man, you've been talking about it going cashless. They ain't went cashless yet. Sweden is cashless. We talking hundreds of thousands of dollars on the streets. You think Sweden the only place gonna go cashless? You think it ain't gonna be other places going? It's right here in America, motherfucker. I done showed y'all businesses that says we do not accept cash. Of course, they're going cashless. And you know why? Because you can't trace where money come from, but you can trace where that digital dollar coming from and where it's going, and they'll be able to cut your ass off. So if you was a convicted felon, snap your money. You see these new cars coming out where they can, with Ford, if you're going over the speed limit, they can take a snapshot of that shit. They can also cut that vehicle off if you're trying to escape. Everything has to be on the motherfucking grid, though. That's why they're getting rid of money. That's why they're getting rid of gas cars. Because of control, nigga. Same way they did with your lights. They can cut your lights off from the comfort of their office. They don't have to come out and snip you no more. Because it's on the grid. That's why they're making everything that's unofficial, official. And another thing, I'm going to let y'all go. If you look at artificial intelligence, because like I told you, you can't be artificial and intelligence at the same time, but they took away your critical thinking. You ain't thought about that. Secondly is this. You mean to tell me, and it's mainly for the church people, You mean to tell me we living in a world where these people create artificial intelligence, robots, cars that drive on their own, basically things that are replacing human activity. So they basically saying that God, either he ain't doing a good job, or they don't care about God's humans, or what we doing every day as humans ain't good enough. So they gonna replace us with artificial shit. No, man, it's bigger than that. I told y'all, these people transferring your soul, your consciousness, whatever you want to call it, out of this avatar into a cyborg or into a computer or a robot. You seen RoboCop? I told y'all, they have to tell you what they're doing to escape karmatic problems or karma. Yeah, cigarettes bad for you, give you lung cancer, but they still sell it. And guess what? If you buy it, it's not on them because they told you. These are universal laws and universal principles that you don't know about. So long as they tell you and you decide to do it for yourself, that's on you. That's why they call it a belief. A belief, and go look the meaning of a belief, is when you accept something. And if you accept it, that's on you. And you're going to accept it based off what you know and what you don't know. You're going to accept it based off the examples that sat around you. Like I spoke about earlier, when you see other people participating, you want to participate because there's a thing called herding. When you herd, mean you give up or forfeit your personal beliefs for the herd. Even though you don't want to do this shit, but you do it anyway because the herd is doing it. They know that. You don't. All these things coerce you to make these decisions. So if you accept something, that's on you. That's your problem. So educate yourself so that you won't accept things that's not going to help you. Okay? And like I say, man, I'm just giving it to you like it is. We're running out of time. Ain't no more time to be around here playing and bullshitting, bro. We ain't got time for that. So listen, man. It is what it is. Make sure y'all share this video. It's your boy, Papa Duck. I love you. Like I tell you all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Peace.